Hey, X4.
I've been waiting for you.
So, what's our situation?
I assume you've been briefed? Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear?
Hey, I'm gonna need some of your grenades. Hand them over.
Negative. You are not authorized to carry them. Here are the recall codes. Follow me. SRB intelligence reports indicate the mission's parameters just changed. I'm going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Sensors, nothing more.
Ten parchan mi zebral tu pušku od toho. Ne, nesebral.
detecting any hostile life form. You must be terminated.
Please stand still.
Who's there? We've got trouble.
I regret any suffering you may incur. It would appear my target has disappeared. Terminating with extreme prejudice. Following procedure protocol, eliminating hostile.
Bunker Hill is ours!
A regrettable occurrence.
You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
B257, initiate reset. Authorization code Theta 93 Stratus. No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y915, initiate reset. Authorization code Beta 77 Tempest. All right, Synth.
Please.
Why don't you want to go back?
I don't know. I wanted my own life, I guess.
C322, initiate reset. Authorization code Gamma 49 Typhoon. I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
What's this about money?
Yes, money. Here. 60 caps. That's all I've got. We're good, right?
F633, initiate reset. Authorization code Delta 62 Arcus.
Tak co, syntové, jak se vám to líbí? Roboti. Já miluju hru za institut, když můžu ty synty vypínat. Co ten tady furt dělá? Ale?
Hey, Synth.
We must proceed with the mission.
OK, pokračuj, já jsem je vypnul.
Scanning. Subject identified. Operating at full capacity.
Teda, tady se strhla ale mela. To byly ale jatka. To byly ale jatka.
Destruction is inevitable. See, here.
Zajímalo mě, proč to ukazuje tak divně. Protože ty ruiny jsou přece tam, ne? Jak je to prázdné, jak je to vystřílené, ta hra už v tuhle fázi, prostě takové ticho, hrobové. Oh.
What's that? Is someone present? Attacking enemy, attacking enemy. Stupid lady! Combat.
Já ti dám stupid lady, počkej ty.
Scream! Scream for your worthless life! Life signs detected.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Greetings, ma'am. Nothing to report, ma'am.
To vidím, když jste to tu všechno vyhladili. Blbý plechovky. No ale pár jich zemřelo. Ale.
That's it.
Celkem slušná výbava tady. Tady je někde žebřík, ale on je strašně blbě vidět. Vždycky ho tady hledám jak dement. No, to jsem to celé oběhl už. Super. Fajn. Teď už jenom najít ten žebřík, si blblej. Kde on jenom byl ten žebřík? Už jsem to oběhl dvakrát dokola? What the fuck? Kdyby to bylo opatro níž ten žebřík, a to nedává smysl. Si totiž nepamatuju, kde on byl. A on byl někde? Nevím, vím, že byl blbě vidět. Bude možná pode
All
mnou.
systems nominal.
že tady žádná jiná cesta není. Tady už to končilo vlastně. A na té druhé straně nic není.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
To jsem rád, že jsi mi potvrdil oprávnění. Už by to bylo úplně v přízemí, to nedává už vůbec smysl. Tady jsou... Jo.
Sean?
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. The only hope for humanity lies below.
It wasn't always like this. It used to be different.
I can only imagine. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
Your unconditional love is overwhelming. I think I need a moment.
I can accept that you're offended. You must understand, though. I have had no love to feel. We have been strangers until now, you and I. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen.
Asi jsem chtěl vidět, co se stane. Další experiment.
Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. Well, it's remarkable. There are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill. The synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed. Thank you for your work. I hope you weren't at too much risk.
What do you mean, the synths will be repurposed?
Modifications will be made to correct the defects in their programming, and they'll be assigned to new duties within the Institute. Not the first or last time it will happen. The railroad remains an annoyance, of course, but they'll be dealt with as necessary. And you, well, you've passed the test, as they say. You have done well. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation, our appreciation, really. It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Jdem schůzovat.
Let's get this Directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's important.
Doctor, you've requested another synth memory reset. May I ask for what reason?
Because I said so. Isn't that reason enough, Doctor?
Very well, I'll schedule it in.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
I have no idea what that is.
I'll admit I'm relieved. It's intended to be something of a classified project, which I'm sure means everyone already knows about it. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way, she has proven more than capable of handling herself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What? Can't be serious.
Everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
This can't be happening. I only just found you.
I've had the same thoughts more than a few times. But we cannot let this stop us. Our work must continue. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of us. She isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
The latest synth generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
Tohle je taková ta smutná část, no.
Will in time change the world.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
What would it mean, to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like. There's no question that some of the Directorate, and the Institute at large, will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us. But for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Nové a lepší lidstvo. Pamatuju si do dneška, když jsem tuhle hru hrál poprvé, a tak jsem ji vlastně hrál právě taky za Institut. A tady v téhle pasáži, když jsem ji hrál poprvé, tak mi opravdu, se přiznám, tekly slzy. Bylo to fakt dojemné a i dneska, po tolika hodinách ve hře, je to hodně emotion, je to hodně emocionální. No. Tady tahle pasáž.
Dr. Fillmore.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
I need some details here. I have no idea what I'm getting into.
Of course, that's why we're talking. Otherwise, you'd be up top already. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
What's a beryllium agitator?
The details would be lost on you. No offense. The point is, it'll allow us to boost the reactor's power and get it running sooner than planned. You just keep me safe. I'll worry about the agitator.
No way. You're not going. You'd be a liability.
Well, that's about the most insulting thing I've heard in a while. Okay, you're on your own then. Good luck. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and they'll get you over to mass fusion in a flash. Pun sort of intended.
Tak. Pokud hrajete na stealth, tak ji nikdy v životě neberte sebou, jo, tady tu pipinu. Jinak pokud hrajete na cokoliv jiného, tak si ji klidně vemte, to už je na vás, ale pokud hrajete na stealth, nebrat. Tak, nahodíme helmu.
What I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace.
Tohle je už opravdu velice těžká mise. Velice těžká, protože ta budova je plná bratrstva oceli. Budou tam borci v power armorech, obrnění borci, legendární, nejlepší zbraně, vybavení, laserové roztačáky a další překvápka a různé mňamky. Já se přiznám, že vůbec netuším, jestli to tady vůbec zvládnu, protože můj armor je vlastně 0,0 nic. Když se vlastně podíváte na moje staty, jo, 200, 225, 5. To je prostě Brutus. To je opravdu fakt jako nic. Ty mobky mě prakticky polechtají a jsem mrtvola. Já znovu opakuji, vůbec netuším, jestli to zvládnu. Ale bez doktorky Fillmorové, a to bez urážky, jakože ona je dobrý kompanion. Jako určitě, když nehrajete na stealth, tak si ji vemte, ale jinak ne. Přenosem do fúzních závodů se navždy staneš nepřejitelem bratrstva oceli. Opravdu chceš pokračovat? Ano, my chceme pokračovat, ale znovu upozorňuji, že pokud jste ještě něco s bratrstvem měli v plánu, ať už to bylo cokoliv, doporučuji to udělat teď, protože pak už to nepůjde. Navíc, pokud jste neodhalili Paladina Denceho, tak je velká pravděpodobnost, že se s ním nejspíš setkáte. Ale už jako nepřítel. Takže jdeme na to.
Hi from us.
What was that? Warning you. I have strict shoot-to-kill orders.
Ani trochu se mi nelíbí ten
Don't make me
vrtulník.
come find you. It's only a matter of time before I find you. Target's gone.
No!
Oh, please.
Key card. That'll come in handy. I don't see the beryllium agitator anywhere. They must have moved it.
Já jenom doufám, že tady nezapomenu tu bubbleheadu. No, já to ještě pro jistotu obejdu kolem dokola, protože mám takový pocit, že jsem tam ještě někde nechal jednoho týpka. Jo, tady je.
Elder Maxon.
Jo, Elder ti moc nepomohl.
Going down.
Vidíte to světlo? To je prostě na zabití tady toto.
Shoot to kill.
Lost visual.
Blow the conduit! Now! Area sweep, now! Why don't you...
Že já se potřebuji dostat dolů. Jenomže když sejdu dolů, tak se obávám, že už se nedostanu nahoru. Tohle je fakt problém. Tady totiž... Já vám to ukážu. Ono je to tady odsud ještě celkem blbě vidět. Tady je, vidíte ji? Bubbleheada. Mrcha 1. Dost často se mi právě stává, že na ní zapomenu. Právě kvůli tomu, že ona je strašně blbě vidět. A tady jsou schody. Dolů. Nepovinné, obnov elektřinu, to jsem udělal. A teď je otázka. Ne, tu jsem přišel. Já nevím, jestli... Já totiž nevím, jestli se dostanu... Jakože ten výtah by teďka měl se mnou sjet dolů ještě. Uvidíme. OK. Ale jak moc down? Úplně až dolů? Do prkínka.
Rise assault. Fan out. No.
Jako my se teď potřebujeme určitě dostat dolů.
Not gonna make it.
Ale než to uděláme, tak si pro jistotu vyjdeme nahoru pro tu bubbleheadu, protože já vždycky prostě na ní zapomenu. No, tam někdo šlápl na past, blbec.
Feel my. Honor and glory.
Jo, statečně si bojoval. Budeš vyznamenán.
Sweet.
Kde je ta přiblblá socha? Ještě nade mnou? Asi jo, co? Jen ty světla, kdyby to nebyly do prkna. Písař, jo? S raketometem. Pěkné. Na kancelářskou krysu. Jak se dostanu nahoru? Tady.
Long live the brother.
Socha už je blízko. No, to jenom obejdeme. Tak nic, tak to budeme muset sejmout, no. No je tady. Ale jak se k ní dostat do prkna? Že by tady? Měl jsi si vzít helmu. Tak, jsme u Bubbleheady. Do prkna! Jako, děláte si srandu?
Hell yeah.
Hurá! No, ještě projdeme ty dveře, když už jsme tady nahoře. To vede ven, já jsem trdlo. Problém je, že já nevím, jestli mám u sebe nějaké miny.
Nice. No, já nevím, já si myslím, že jsme to tu prolezli celé.
Tady už asi nic zajímavého nebude. Bubbleheadu máme. Tak už jenom ten mísič.
Lobby.
Vtip je v tom, že většina těch dveří, co je zavřená, tak za nima jsou nabíjecí stanice pro roboty. A ty roboti jsou celkem problém. Sice tady je hazmat suite, ale my máme, myslím, u sebe svůj. Největší problém je ale... Mám takový pocit, že i na druhé straně, jo. Ještě oni potom vylezou, myslím, tady ze spodu, ale to jsou jenom ti malí, ty jsou neškodní celkem. No, tady vyleze jeden.
Yes.
ono se to tady... Jak ono se to tady otvíralo, sakra. Nějak musím otevřít ty dveře. Každopádně, ale ještě než to spustím, tak bohužel musím se omluvit, ale potřebuju nutně si odskočit na toaletu. Hned jsem zpět. Jo, tlačítko, aha.
Now cycling airlock. Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence. Decontamination complete. You may proceed. Security alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency lockdown initiated. Please wait. Decontamination complete.
Approach and identify yourself. Law abiding.
Allocating additional power to the sensors. The hostile will be detected and eliminated.
Ještě by měl vyjet tam jeden, ne? Jo, oni tady byli dva, aha. Nevím, co dělat, Debbie. Měl jsem tu nahoře Jenny z oddělení centrálního počítače na 3. a brečela mi na rameni ohledně toho chlapka Viktora z archivu. Pořád jí žádá, aby adoptovala jeho blbé štině a nenechá jí s tím na pokoji. Co myslíš, že bychom jí měli říct? Možná bych měl promluvit s Viktorem a adoptovat tu zatracenou věc sám. Dej mi vědět. Zajímavé. Nechceme vypínat bezpečnostní systém. My chceme, aby tady vyjel ještě ten jeden robot. Kvůli materiálu a kvůli expo. Ale nějak se k tomu nemá týpek. A nechci tam moc chodit, protože... Kdyby se to neotevřelo, ty dveře? Nevím, zkusím zaběhnout sem. O těch anihilátorech jsem věděl, to mi bylo jasné, proto jsem tam dal ty miny. Ale že se tady tyhle dveře nikdy neotevřely, to jsem fakt nevěděl, ty brďo. Ty miny tady nenechám, těch je škoda. Se budou ještě hodit. No jinak my máme všechno. Aha, tak to byla možná chyba. Odkud jdou ty plechovky?
Lockdown ended.
Tak to jsem dost dobře nepochopil. Uf. Oni jsou tady turety. Mě zajímalo, co zabilo toho robota. Něco tam bouchlo.
Engaging hostile life form.
For honor.
Serious. Right here. Hostile. Employing melee tactics. Calculating most efficient attack.
Jsem chtěl říct, proti syntové nepoužívají zbraně.
Is someone present?
Hostile sensor reading detected. Activity of my sensors clearly needs adjustment.
Tak jo, máme asi všechno.
Nice work. Bringing that rogue synth back.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia. Quite a handful.
Tak, prokecneme Ellie.
A clean and healthy work environment
Dr.
is
Fillmore?
essential to
Well,
maximum
I see
productivity.
you managed on your own. I won't lie. I was a little nervous you wouldn't pull it off. Seems I needn't have worried. I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
Remember to conserve power at every opportunity.
Tady tenhle úkol nesnáším. Já ho asi ani nedokážu dokončit, když mám tu Agátu u sebe. Možná, že s tou Agátou to půjde. Já mám totiž speciální šaty, které mají +3 charisma. To jsou, myslím, jediné, co dávají +3 charisma. O žádných jiných nevím. A tyhle šaty by mohly toho blbce ukecat, no.
Interesting. Any additional pain or tenderness?
Not that I've noticed, no. I feel quite well.
Mm-hmm. How's your energy level? Feeling any fatigue?
Jo, to ještě není s tím věcem, aha.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, Doctor. I think that will be all for now.
But I haven't quite finished.
I believe we're done now. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
I believe so, yeah.
What did you hear?
Dr. Fillmore's report was quite thorough. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you, regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Do you need more parts for the reactor? I could have gotten them while I was out.
No, this is a different matter. Hopefully one that does not put anyone at risk. This situation, I'm afraid, is something of your creation, however unintentional.
What do you mean by that? What's happened?
Well, while you were assisting Dr. Fillmore, a second team was sent out to invite someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute. Apparently, there was some miscommunication, and this individual called for help, which arrived in the form of your Minutemen. My understanding is that no shots have been fired. I would like it to stay that way. I need you to go there and speak to your Minutemen gathered outside. Insist that they stand down at once. Dr. Thompson is on site, and he will be your primary contact. I know you can resolve this situation, but it is of paramount importance that this special individual be brought to the Institute immediately.
Why all this effort? What's so special about this person?
Mr. Wallace? Despite a lack of formal training, our surveillance has shown he has incredible intellect. With his help, we may be able to drastically speed up work on the reactor.
I have to admit, the third generation synths are really something.
Přece jenom je to ten úkol s tím šíleným vědcem, no, to nemám radost. Ah. Přemýšlím, jestli mám nějaké chemikálie, které by mi přidaly to charismu, ale asi ne. Ironie je, že v sanktuárii mám plno. Hejda. No, kdyby tady byla chemická stanice, tak si ještě můžu pomoct pomocí chemické stanice, ale to tady asi nebude. Takže si asi nepomůžu. I když já bych ji vlastně mohl postavit, když já mám to. No jaká je kočka, hned máme 5 charisma, už to bude veselější. No vlastně 6, protože jedno charisma jsme měli.
Yeah?
What's going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise. We could use the backup. These Institute bastards aren't getting away. They'll have to go through us to get out of there. We don't know quite what we're up against, but it's good you're here to help. How did you hear about this?
I'm not sure you know what's going on here. This situation is complicated.
Oh, I know exactly what's going on. These assholes think they can kidnap whoever they want, whenever they want. Well, not today. Not while we're here. So, how do you want to play this? We thought about trying to lure them out here, since it'd be easier to kill them. But then we realized we probably ought to storm the place, to make sure they can't disappear on us. That makes sense, right? So, you want to lead the charge?
No one is going to do anything. Tell your men to stand down.
Are you kidding me? If we don't do something now, they're gonna take that poor guy wherever it is they go. And we'll have failed. Again. Are you gonna order the attack or not?
You'd risk that man's life? You could get him killed too.
If we don't do anything, he's as good as dead. Are you so against this? You do know which side you're on, don't you?
You sure you're willing to risk being wrong about this?
Look, I just want people to be safe, you know? I don't want anyone else dying or getting kidnapped or whatever. We won't start shooting or nothing. But you better get in there. And make sure you're right.
Tohle už bude horší. Ten chlapík uvnitř se občas je tvrdohlavej, no. Komunikace není jeho silná stránka, zkrátka.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
How exactly did this happen?
I'm not suited for field work. I've said that over and over, and they sent me anyway. There was no indication that Wallace had been in contact with anyone or was aware that we might be watching him. If I'd known, I don't know. Maybe I'd have tried to handle things differently. I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
Why did the Institute send you specifically?
They thought I'd be able to relate to him with my scientific background. I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
What does this Wallace guy have to do with Phase 3?
Wallace is, well, brilliant by all accounts. Like nothing we'd seen in the Commonwealth prior. He truly has a gift when it comes to theoretical physics. He'd be an asset to the Institute, specifically in getting the reactor running. With his help, we could accelerate the timetable immensely. There's just, well, there's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
No problem. I'm sure I can get him to see reason.
I hope so. We really need him.
A opravdu ho moc potřebujeme, protože on je opravdový gej.
Busted. Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Sir, are you okay? Have you been injured in any way?
I'm locked in a bathroom to avoid killer robots. Of course I'm not okay. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
What can I say to convince you that we're not going to hurt you?
That you're leaving and never coming back.
Right. We're here to steal your kidneys and your memories. That's why I'm wasting time talking to you through the door.
That's not funny! None of this is funny!
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
If I wanted to talk, I wouldn't be in here. Now just go away!
Hey, just calm down, okay?
If I wanted to talk, I wouldn't be in here.
What can I say to convince you that we're not going to hurt you?
That you're leaving and never coming back.
Shut up and listen to me. We're not here to hurt you, but if you make this difficult, you're gonna regret it.
See? I knew it! You're here to...
Okay, look, we're out of time here. Institute, this is Dr. Thompson. I'm sorry, I'm gonna need a synth relayed to my coordinates offset by 5.3 to subdue our subject. I appreciate your help with the situation outside, but we have to get this man back to the Institute.
All
I
systems
expect
nominal.
Father will want a report from you. I'm looking forward to working for you, future director.
Excuse me, Doctor?
You must be pretty excited being named the next director.
No, zkusíme to ještě loadnout. Jako, já si nejsem jistý, ale on je asi mrtvej, že? A to jsem teda nechtěl, vážně. No, ta moje buchta má pěkný zadek, vole, v těch šatech. Zkusíme to loadnout. Dáme tomu ještě jeden pokus a pak... ať se děje boží vůle. Já se kouknu, ještě jestli nemám nějaké chemikálie. Hele, Gvinečtout, charisma. Už máme 8, ty brďo, na 8 už by ho měl ukecat do prkna.
Busted. Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Please try and relax. I know this is an unusual situation.
No! You're here to kidnap me! That's what you people do, isn't it? If you even are people. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the instant...
Hey, just calm down, okay?
Fine, fine. What do you want from me?
The Institute needs your help, Mr. Wallace. It's as simple as that.
My help? With what?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
You'd be helping us create a better world.
That sounds good. Okay, fine. I'll go.
You must be pretty excited being named the next director. Okay. I think we've got this under control now. Thanks. I mean, thanks for the assist.
Hey, I'm here to help. You're welcome.
I really mean it. I owe you one. I'll see you back in the Institute.
Já jsem zapomněl, že jsem v tom baráku.
From what I hear, that rogue scent at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
I wouldn't be here if not for your son.
No, my bychom teďka ale potřebovali hlavně postel. Neříkejte mi, že Sean už... Ne, ještě neleží. My potřebujeme postel a ta je... Bůh ví kde. Sakra.
Operating at full capacity.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
Já si totiž teď nepamatuju, jestli to bylo v horním patře ta moje postel, anebo až v tom spodním do prkna. Sakra. Jako kdybych se nemohl vyspat na kterékoliv jiné posteli, jejda. Ale tady to je.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
Zas nemachruj.
Being the director of the Institute is a serious commitment. I hope you understand that.
Ty vole, ta chlasta jak jalůvka. Teda doktorko Madison, já čumím.
Nothing to report, ma'am.
Good to see you.
Dr. Higgs and Loken are in violation of several regulations.
Remember, health and happiness go hand in hand.
Ah, there you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
A lot of work went into this before I even arrived. Just how close are we?
It shouldn't take long at all. The Facilities Division has it well in hand. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
What kind of announcement are we talking about?
A broadcast. An announcement to the Commonwealth that the Institute is not to be trifled with. As the incoming director, that responsibility naturally falls to you. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Mother.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It's true. But it's not the whole truth. We are here, and we are... the future. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist, ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your personal freedoms. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in dire consequences. Rest easy. Know that the future is in safe hands, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
I could use some fresh air.
A quaint phrase, though I'm afraid the air there is anything but fresh. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcast, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Tak, než přenastavíme to, tak se zkusíme podívat za doktorem Ajo, jenomže ne, to není bioscience, robotics? Ne, v robotics se vyrábí roboti.
Have you seen J522 around? He didn't show up for duty today, and I can't seem to find him.
Did you check robotics? He was probably scheduled for routine maintenance. I wouldn't worry about it.
I thought so too, but he wasn't in the log, and everyone I've asked hasn't seen him. He's never just missed his shift like that.
What are you saying?
I'm worried something might have happened to him. No one knows where he is. It's like he just disappeared. It doesn't feel right.
Shh. Keep your voice down. You know what happens if they hear you talking like this. They'll wipe you. I suggest you keep this to yourself.
But what if something's wrong? Look around. Courser patrols have doubled. Synths are being wiped more frequently. Something is going on.
I don't want to hear anymore. Do whatever you want. Just leave me out of it.
I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
Hey.
We are honored to welcome you here. It must make you proud to see all that Father has done, all that he has built.
Lhářka. To je ale lhářka. Tady to je synthetic retention.
Scanning unknown identity.
Jdeme se podívat.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
I'm looking forward to the next mission.
Kde je ten doktor?
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Hey there.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Jo, ono je 10 večer, takže oni šli chrápat, pitomci. Super, no. To mám teda radost. Zde chtěl totiž podívat, jestli tady už jsou ty questy na ty syntetiky, na to přivolání těch syntetiků, že je vlastně najdete a přivedete je pomocí toho kódu zpátky. Synth Relay Grenades, to bereme. Ale
Can't afford to let your guard
okay.
down, no matter how quiet things seem.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Oni šli chrápat, ti pitomci. Sakra, kdyby se tady v té ošetřovně aspoň dalo vyspat, zas budu muset hledat tu postel. A tak zatím si asi fakt zaběhnu do toho Diamond City, ale už máme 2 hodiny nahrávání, takže dneska 2 díly po 4 hodinách splněno. Teda po 2 hodinách, tak. Ale ještě se zkusím podívat na tu ošetřovnu, jestli se tam dá chrápat v těch postelích, protože běhat do toho pokoje se mi teda furt nechce. Ukáž. A jo, jde to. Asi to jde. Dobré vědět. No OK. No, každopádně pro dnešek konec, pokračování zítra. Už mám stejně hlad, nevím proč. A možná, že ještě dám potom jeden díl, ale teď momentálně jsem hladový. Takže asi dám ještě teleport do Diamond City. Jinak od teďka už na nás budou útočit bratři z oceli a nejspíš už i Railroad. A do toho ještě roboti. Já o tom nic nevím, pane ochránko, nic, já netuším, co se tam stalo, fakt jako je to pro mě záhada. Jsem to chtěl, jo, to rádio vlastně, že? Když už jsme teda tady.
What? I'm busy.
Čekáte, jsem to zase přešel. Travisy, ty luline.
Are you looking for someone?
Okay, let's try this. Maybe this goes here.
Are you looking for someone?
All right.
Are you looking for someone?
Go.
Tak, ještě jeden teleport a díl bychom mohli ukončit. Já ještě nevím, jestli ještě dneska budu dávat jeden díl, možná jo, on ještě není tak pozdě u mě, tak uvidíme, no. Tak jo, já se s vámi loučím a naschle u dalšího dílu.